Fix It in 15 Minutes is brought to you by Marvin. Create a happier, healthier home with Marvin Windows and Doors. Visit marvin.com.
You know, one of the most important aspects of your plumbing system is this right here. It's called a P-trap. I'm going to show you how you can fix it in 15 minutes. All right, this is the P-trap. Let me give you a little plumbing 101 here. This is the tailpiece coming down from the sink. It drains the water into this trap, and this trap holds water, and as more water comes down, then it goes up this other piece into the wall down the sewer. And we're gonna go ahead and remove that, and what I like to do first is get a rag, put that down inside the cabinet, you know, so we don't drip any water. Get a bucket in there as well that will catch any of the water. And now these nuts that hold it in place actually get tightened by hand, no wrench. I'm going to go ahead and loosen those to take this J-bend off. Okay, now we've got that J-bend in there. I don't know if you can see inside there, but it's kind of gross, right? I mean, that's where all the drainage goes. And as I mentioned, this holds the water. So if you were to have lost something like a ring or an earring, you want to just carefully tip this and you may get lucky and find it. Now, one thing to know about J-bends and plumbing that goes underneath the sink, there's typically a couple of sizes. 1.5 inches and 1/4 inches. This is a J-bend replacement right here, and you'll see that the sizes will be on the actual package that you buy, and you can see that there's a size difference, right? This is 1.5 inches. It's a little bit larger. If you look underneath here with these washers, that pipe that comes out of the wall, you know, that pipe that goes up and in, that's adjustable as well. You may have to slide that a little bit to line it up. We're going to put the new J-bend on and show you how it goes back together. All right, now it's time to install the P-trap. You're going to line that back up, and you're going to slide it up on the tailpiece first and get it in position to that back line to kind of line it up. I start back here with the nut back here just to line it up. Hold it in place just to get it set. Don't over tighten, just to hold it in place. Then in the front here where this washer is, slide that down and get that nut tightened. Now the mistake that a lot of people make is that they over tighten this. You don't want to do that. You want to get it in position, snug it up, make sure that it looks good, check the one coming off the sink, check the one going into the wall, and then get it nice and snug and just a little turn just to give it a little pressure. It's time to test our work and make sure that it's not leaking. Go ahead and turn the water on and let it drain. That's test number 1, just to make sure that it fills up the P-trap and you don't see any water leaking, and it looks pretty good, but you're not out of the woods yet, because the way you really test a P-trap is to get a bunch of water, like volume of water. So go ahead and take the stopper on the sink and fill up the sink. I want maybe just 2-3 inches of water, because what I want to do is pull that so that all that water goes through there, that larger volume, and that's the way you're going to test it to make sure that it doesn't leak. I got about 1 inch or so of water in there. I'm going to go ahead and turn the water off, and now I'm going to pull it. Not bad. Did a pretty good job together. Now you may be nervous about, oh, what if it leaks? What if I didn't do a good job? Here's another little tip. Take some toilet paper, wrap it around the P-trap just for a couple of days. If it stays nice and dry, you did a great job and you fixed it in 15 minutes.